You want to know something else that was brand new leading up to this event? Charlie's perspective on Israel. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
So you can hear it. Charlie Kirk's perspective on Israel was not starting to shift. It had shifted entirely. Okay. There are no ifs and there are no ands and there are no buts about it. Israel knew that.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, because she's going to give us receipts. She's going to tell us how she knows what she's about to say. I'm looking forward to the receipts. I got my notepad, I got my smartphone, and I got my dumb phone. Let's go.
Turning Point USA knew that because Charlie was explicit. So my question is, why isn't Turning Point USA making any statements and shutting down this repeat attempt by Israel to lie and to pretend that towards the end, Charlie was just authoring love letters to Israel, giving them a perspective of here's how we can win here's what you guys need to do. You need to work with this Hillel.
Notice also, okay. Another reason why I know she was lying, and I'm going to say that, another reason why I believe she was lying when she said that Bibi Netanyahu's letter was fake, she knows nothing about it. What she was speaking about was very general, that he critiqued the war, he critiqued their foreign policy, and he thinks Netanyahu's a bad person. That's pretty general. And you can kind of finesse that out of that letter if you really wanted to. Nothing about the information. What was it? The information truth network, nothing about TikTok, nothing about influencers, nothing like that. She didn't know any of that stuff. She's lying. Wow. Let's go.
Whatever it is. Yeah, the same people that are calling me anti-Semitic, you need to work with those people harder. And he was just putting it on paper. Was it an email? What was that they were sharing? The New York Post, the Israeli Post, right? What were they sharing there? He wrote of his deep love for Israel and nothing else to do in May. Wrote of his deep love for Israel to a letter to Netanyahu. Netanyahu said they were close, but in the letter, Charlie puts his number, which apparently Netanyahu didn't have his number. And we're supposed to believe, did he send that as an email, by the way? Can somebody clarify, was that an email they were sharing? Or did he send it in the mail to him? Could somebody share that, please? I'm assuming it was an email. Can someone share the timestamp on that? Just kind of like authenticate that email, because I'm very aware of what's going on. Okay. And I don't know how the executives over at Turning Point USA sleep at night. Okay. I don't know how you can present yourselves as a Christian organization and not be dedicating yourself to the truth. No matter what the cost is, you tell the truth. That's it. Okay.
Oh no, not they're not Christian now. Now Turning Point is no longer Christian. Y'all, hold on. I got to give it to her, y'all. I got to give it to her. I got to do it.
I don't know, but I know. You know? I don't know, but I know.
Oh, and you know what? I got to give her a double one.
But I don't like little lies. When there is one lie, there's 20.
This woman is sick.com. Good gracious.
You don't hide it. You don't try to obfuscate it. You don't try to say, well, wait until the memorial event before we start looking into who murdered him. You tell the truth and you tell it immediately. And I don't think they're capable of doing that. And I have an idea as to why that is. I think the same people that were pressuring Charlie are pressuring them. In fact, I know that for a fact.
Who?
So they might need my help. Okay. I'm going to state this, and I'm going to challenge Turning Point USA executives to issue a very clean statement saying that I am lying if this is not true. About 40.
No, I'm going to tell you, Turning Point. Hold on. My name is Jason. Ignore this evil, wicked woman. Do not engage her. Do not. That's all I'm going to say. This woman is crazy. She had already said she wanted to take over the FBI. Now she going to, y'all, come on.
48 hours before Charlie Kirk died, Charlie informed people at Turning Point, as well as Jewish donors and a rabbi, that he had no choice but to abandon the pro-Israel cause.
Where?
Right. Okay.
Where'd you get this?
He said it explicitly, that he refused to be bullied anymore by the Jewish donors. Can you guys answer? Did he express that? Did he also express that he wanted to bring me, Candace Owens, back because he was standing up for himself? And then did he, just 48 hours later, conveniently catch a bullet to the throat before our onstage reunion could happen? It's a yes or a no. Okay. Let's stop this ditching. Let's stop the dodging. Let's explicitly, I want to hear from Turning Point USA.
No. See, this is it. Candace throws out crazy accusations and requires you to say that they're wrong. No, Candace, you say that they're true. Show us on screen where this evidence is. Show us the email, show us the phone calls, show us the text messages, the smoke signals, the homing pigeons. No, absolutely all the no's in Noville. Girl, go sit yourself down. Sit down and be quiet. No, Turning Point does not have to do any of this stuff. You have to do it. You're making the claim. Wow.
That I'm lying about that. I want you to say, no, it was just, he was feeling a little bit of pressure. No, I want you to literally answer what I have just said. It either happened or it didn't. I'm either making it all up or it happened exactly as I'm saying. And while we're at it,
show your evidence.
What is the name of the Jewish donor who sponsored the Hamptons weekend? Okay. And to Pastor Rob McCoy, were there any LLCs that you or your son were being paid through that sat outside of Turning Point? I'm asking that question genuinely. Yeah, I'm putting the fire here right at the feet of Turning Point because I am disgusted. I am.
No, see, this is where the Candies, shout out to Candies. Let me get the Candies in here real quick because y'all up here in the front of the church. Shout out to the Candies. She's making a fool out of you. She's making a fool out of you, Candies. She knows I'm not going to reach out to Turning Point and accuse them of this. I'm not going to reach out to Rob McGregor or McCoy. I'm not going to do that. They know that most of the people in the best live channel on the internet are not going to do that. She's expecting y'all to do this. And so she's putting out this chum for the sharks to come and attack Turning Point. That's what she's trying to do. She's making a fool out of you because she has not shown one shred of proof yet. Not a one. Why is she not showing any proof? Here's a letter. Here's an email. Here's a text stream. Here's a chat with this person saying XYZ. She hasn't said anything. She hasn't proven anything, rather. She just said everything. Watch out. She's trying to trick you. This is crazy work. I did not think this was going to be this serious, y'all. And I'm just yelling, talking out loud.
Genuinely disgusted.
Who cares?
I'm looking around and wondering whether Charlie's entire life was the Truman Show. None of you guys are behaving in the way that you should be behaving, okay? There's no way you are letting these lies fly. Unless, as I'm hearing, unless it is true that there was a big payday that was on the line. And if Charlie radically stated that he was done with Israel, if Charlie said he had no choice but to abandon the pro-Israel cause because of, and I quote, Jewish donors, the behavior of Jewish donors, if he said that, yes or no, well then, I don't know, maybe some people didn't want to take that risk that he was going to become Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson at Turning Point USA with all of those presences, so much presence across college campuses. Maybe they didn't want to take a chance. You see, I'm just one person, so it's easy to just try to cancel my life and lie on me every second of every day.
Why, let's play a game. Let's say that, in fact, Charlie did want Candace to come back to Turning Point. Why is it, where are we at? 20 days after his assassination, does she mention this? Why was that not one of the first things out of her pie hole? Like, man, I was about to go back to Turning Point. And the guy that was responsible for it, like, why did you not bring that up literally before you started accusing Bibi Netanyahu about this? Why did you not bring that up then? Why 20 days later? I'm just wondering, because apparently releasing a letter was, you couldn't do that fast enough, but you couldn't have mentioned, by the way, oh yeah, by the way, he was considering bringing me back. By the way, the man that fired you. Okay. I'm just wondering, this just doesn't make any sense. And I know the Candies, y'all, I know the Candies is about to get it in the chat. I want you to get into the chat. I want you to get in the most electrifying chat on the planet. But you better come ready to explain why it is that Candace has not shown you anything. Why is it? Trust me, bro. Why? Because I can tell you, hey, oh, you know what? Charlie Kirk was about to have me come on. Hey, I forgot to tell y'all. Charlie Kirk came to my house and knocked on my door and said, JWhit, I want you to be on stage with me. He was. He wanted me to come on stage with him. He was going to be in Atlanta. He wanted me on the stage. There you go. Same thing. Exact same thing, Candace. You are a liar. Based upon information and belief.
Turning Point USA, I think, got a little bit bigger than Charlie. And I'm no longer going to allow this lie in this narrative. So answer the questions, yes or no.
No, ignore her.
And I'm going to, again, challenge you to lie. And if you do lie, I'm going to expose the lies. And I'm going to start dropping videos, actually. So that's where I'm
what's going on? Candace is going to start dropping videos. Chick, you ain't stopped dropping videos since Moses was in preschool. Girl, go somewhere and sit yourself down. Please, I'm going to start dropping videos like you did on Macron, like you did on Kamala. Black Lives Matters, George Floyd. Like, baby, you don't stop dropping videos. Please go have all the seats, all of them. Y'all move over, let Candace get all the seats up here in this front row. This chick is crazy work.
Israel to wrangle a narrative that you know is not true. Charlie did not die pro-Israel. He did not die for Israel. He did not martyr himself as a friend of Israel. In fact, the friends of Israel were pressuring him really badly.
That's funny.
And he finally stood up for himself. And I'm proud of that. And I will say this, you know what? Somewhere Charlie is watching, okay? And I hope he knows that we are reunited, okay? We're on stage right now and the Jewish donors are very angry about it, extremely angry about it. But it feels good to know that in the end, truth is going to win, so.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the JWhit Podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, please do me a favor and hit me up with that 3-piece special. Like the video, subscribe, and of course, share it with somebody who would also enjoy this type of content. And make sure you leave a comment because I do pin the best comments to the top. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.